Patriots fans, news continues to get even better for the New England Patriots heading into the Super Bowl. We got to talk about that. You're probably going to laugh on the front end. I'm not going to lie. As well, we got to jump into the injury report as well on the back end. Two just interesting things we really got to talk about. One pertaining to the Super Bowl, one not. So stay tuned for that. But hey, my name is Aaron, if you didn't know. Patriots content on the daily. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. We are trying to climb. I know this is audacious to say, but we're trying to climb to 15,000. Be a part of it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the daily heading up to the Super Bowl, and hit the like button. Let's jump right into it. First, you're going to laugh at the suit. And maybe some of you like the suit. That's fine. It's kind of funny to me, but jump right into it. Of course, our boy Stephen A. Smith had to chime in on the whole Super Bowl, of course. And his outlandish claim that you ain't beating the Seahawks. You ain't beating Seattle. Again, keep dousing gasoline and lighter fluid, whatever you want, all over the fire, because this is the kind of stuff you better believe is going to fuel this fire. That the Patriots have heard it all season after they won the division, into the playoffs, winning the wild card, the divisional, the conference. Keep fueling it, baby. Keep fueling it. And what's even funnier, and so comment below, this probably doesn't surprise anyone with this quote, but I just had to start off with it because it's funny. It makes things even better when you continue to have people like this just throwing this out there. And I have even better news when we jump into the injury report, so don't worry about that. But as well, making a claim like this, and then really taking, and we talked about this a little the past couple days, but Seattle has not faced a defense quite like the New England Patriots. Again, the Patriots faced the Texans, the Broncos, the Chargers. Obviously not in that order, but all top 6 defenses. And now Seattle, solid defense, top 5 defenses. Seattle, solid defense. And I believe they're 6th in total defense. So again, Patriots, hey, we've faced a lot of top tier defenses and we've got the job done. Seattle, as we looked at, Rams, 49ers, So when's the last time they faced a top tier defense? On top of that, Seattle ranks 26th in interceptions, 32 in fumbles, 31st in total turnovers. So again, they are due for some turnovers. Listen, Carlton Davis, he's ready to get another one after his divisional round play. You better believe Christian Gonzalez wants another one. And let's force some fumbles, baby. So again, to come out and make just a absurd claim saying, you ain't beating the Seattle, being so confident when anyone who would take it objectively and look at both sides and look at the whole picture would say, hey, you can't rule out this Patriots team. You 100% can. And again, they've continued to prove people wrong week in, week out, defensively, offensively. And this is what you're going to say? Fuel the fire, baby. Fuel the fire. So comment below. Tell me what you think. I just keep bringing on the news like that. Keep bringing on those comments. I love it. I love it. As well, we got to jump into the injury report. Like I said, even better news. Mike Vrabel was asked about Drake May's shoulder. Drake May, today in practice, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, he didn't throw a ball in front of the media. He didn't do all this, that, and the other. Listen. Take a breath, take a sip of water, whatever you're drinking, take a sip. It's going to be okay. Drake May is going to play in the Super Bowl. Mike Vrabel said, how much is he worried? He's not much. Not much. Everyone calm down. Calm down. So again, I think a lot of people are trying to make something into nothing, nothing into something. There you go. Nothing into something. We're going to be okay. But now as we jump deeper into the injury report, a lot of people have asked, well, what about Harold Landry? What about Robert Spillane? All these different people. Listen, specifically those two, Landry and Spillane. You better believe, as we talked about, leading up to the Super Bowl, listen, they still have a whole nother week before the Super Bowl. They're going to get as much rest and as healthy as they can before that. I would be incredibly surprised if neither of them played. I think both of them, I'm fairly confident are going to play. Am I a doctor? No. I'm a high school PE teacher. You guys have heard me say that 100 times. But how many opportunities how many chances do you get to play in the Super Bowl? Well, I guess technically for a lot of Patriots is you get a lot of opportunities. And it looks like that way for the future as well as we look at this young team. But again, unless it's like impossible or it can just worsen things. I truly think we're going to see them on the field. So with the days to come, yes, they might have not participated, but expect to see them on the field. Mac Hollins, limited. Drake May, limited. Farmer, back. Love to see that. Jennings as well. So again, I think everyone needs to cool it when it comes down to the injury report. I truly believe you will see Harold Landry come out, Robert Spillane as well. And obviously, as that news drops, as we see them come back to practice with limited into full participation, then I think that will ease a lot more tension. But I think a lot of people are making too much of this into way too big of a deal. I think they're going to be all right. We're going to figure it out. We're going to be good to go. So comment below. And you might disagree. You might say, Aaron, I think you're an idiot for saying that. I don't care. Comment below. Love to hear from you as well. Just more injury, the buzz. We're not going to talk about that. What I do want to talk about the Super Bowl, though, the white on white, baby. The white on white, the icy look for the Super Bowl. Undefeated in the look this year. 5-0. About to make it 6-0. I love it. And honestly, a sneaky plan by the Patriots, and I don't know if this was planned because it was snowing, but it was such an interesting when they were talking about how it is hard to see them because they are all white, like all white jerseys, and so it's almost like, hey, was that planned? Was that an idea that went through someone's head and that was thrown out there? Almost like a whole Boise State wearing all blue on blue turf. When it's snowing and everything's white and it's in its whiteout conditions, and they continue to say it's a lot worse in person than it is on TV. It makes you wonder. But I love that they're going with this look for the Super Bowl. Last but not least, we got to talk about Elliott Wolf. And this is just interesting. But the Patriots GM admitted that they tried to trade for Myles Garrett before the trade deadline. We made a lot of calls. We did a lot of work. We just didn't feel like giving up 3 first rounds for someone who was probably the right move. Elliott Wolf, Ryan Cowden, the organization, correct. Would Myles Garrett be an awesome ad? Yes, 100%. You'd be an idiot to say no. But when it comes down to it, would have been a smart move. That's a lot of draft capital. Especially for a Patriots team that is incredibly young. And the question is, how many more solid years does Myles Garrett have? Again, I have not dived deep into his contract. I don't know what that looks like. But again, I think this was a wise move by the organization. And, you always hear all these different things, all these rumors and whatnot. And you're starting to hear right now, I'm starting to hear Mike Evans. What if Mike Evans came to the Patriots next year? How much do you got to pay Mike Evans to come? Again, we have a good thing going in the wide receiver room. So everyone just slow it down. Let's focus on the Super Bowl. Let's get to the Super Bowl. Enjoy that. But again, hey, we're trying to climb to 15,000. Also, by the way, comment below about Myles Garrett. What was your thought? Maybe you're like, Aaron, no, again, you're an idiot. We should have went for him. But comment below. Would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on that? 15,000. Let's get there. Be a part of it. Hit that sub button. Let's talk later. Peace.